What's up, everybody? It's Frank here again, and welcome to Frankly Speaking. I have a special word for you this week. Now, we have movie night in my house in which one person gets to pick the movie for the evening. Now, one particular night, my wife chose the movie Alice in Wonderland. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the movie, but there was a part in that movie that really caught my eye, and I heard God speaking in that moment. It was the scene where Alice met the Cheshire Cat. When she meets the cat, she asks him, "Can you tell me where do I go from here?" Because of course she was lost. And so the cat says, "Well, it all depends on what you're trying to get to." And she says, "Well, I don't too much care about," and then he interrupts her. The cat interrupts her. And he says, "Well, it doesn't matter then what direction you go." But then she finishes her statement and says, "Well, as long as I get somewhere." And the cat says, "Oh, you're sure to do that if you walk long enough." Now, that cat was teaching a very important lesson that if you don't have a destination, it doesn't matter what direction you go to. But he was also teaching that if you do have a destination, it's going to require certain directions. It made me think about our walk with God. Oftentimes we pray and ask God for direction. God, show me where to go. God, show me what to do. And oftentimes, God may not give us that direction. And it could be, maybe, that God is not giving you that direction because you don't have a goal. You don't have a mark. You don't have a destination that you want to get to. You don't have something that you want to attain. So he can't give you direction if you don't have a goal. I believe that's why Paul said, "I press toward the mark." Paul had a mark. He had a goal, something he wanted to get to. And I'm sure that when he asked God, God gave him directions to get to that goal. So I encourage you, instead of asking God for directions, maybe you should have your mark first. Maybe you should have your goal first. And then he can give you directions because every direction, every goal requires a certain direction. So do that this week and do this in your life because otherwise you can end up like the Cheshire Cat that said, if you walk long enough, you will end up somewhere. I'm Frank, and this is Frankly Speaking.